Welcome to the Kicks and Trips YouTube channel. I'm your host, Sean, also known as Sneaker AFI, Sneaker Afi, or Sneaker Aficionado. Here for another sneaker unboxing. Thanks for coming in and tuning in to the channel. Make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you share this link out, this video to your friends. We like new people. Also, if you haven't subscribed yourself, make sure you subscribe and make sure you go ahead and check out some other videos and go ahead and like some of those. So I'm going to unbox a sneaker that comes out this Thursday. I was fortunate enough to get my pair a little bit early through some channels, but here it is. I just want to go ahead and get into it. This is the box Air Jordan 4 Retro White, Fire Red, Black Tech, Gray. It's a size 11. Retails for $200. Before I get into the box, before I get into the shoe, here's the box. It's a little bit different than some of the boxes we've been seeing for retros. Number one, it has the Nike Air branding up right there. It has the Jordan Flight and it has Nike Air on the back, and it's in the cement bottom. It's a little bit different than the other one. The other boxes we've seen, it just has this little hole here instead of the hole right there. And this might be your first time. This is probably not your first time seeing these sneakers. Definitely not my first time seeing them or even having them. This is my first time having them in this version. And what I mean by this version is this is the first time that they've come out with the Nike Air branding since they first came out in 1989, which is when the Jordan 4 was first introduced. So other variations you've had of this sneaker would be the, 2006, the Fire Red. The Fire Red versions that were considered the Mars Blackman, which had right here would have like a little picture of Spike Lee right there. I do have that pair. Also the 2009, they had when Jordan decided to do the fusions with the Air Force Ones. I ain't gonna lie, I had a whole bunch of fusions, but since then I've definitely got rid of them out of my collection. But back then, I mean, that was about as close as you were going to get to a retro at the time. And then since then, you also had another pair of Fire Red 4s that came out in 2012. But again, 2020, you're getting the real deal with the Nike Air on the back, and getting OG sneakers with Nike Air on the back, or OG Jordans with Nike on their back, or not just Nike Air branding seems to be the thing, the new wave, and Nike's appeasing us. So these are a Black Friday release. Again, I got these a little bit early, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. So I can tell you right now, I've seen a few reviews of these as far as the left sneaker and the right sneaker not being the same. My pair is not as obvious as some of the other reviews I've seen, but there's definitely some subtle differences between the left and the right shoe. For me, it's not so much for me to, it's not a huge deal, but for some of the other pairs I've seen, it's definitely a big deal to the point where it looks like the sneakers are B grade. But I also feel like sneakers are for buying. So, you're going to wear them. Who's going to really know if your left pair or your right pair is not actually matching? It's totally up to you. So anyway, so here it is. This is the Air Jordan 4 Fire Red. So I can tell you right now, the leather on here, it's actually pretty good. It's nice and soft. So you got your midsole, outsole. You got your gray, your Fire Red. You got your Nike symbol. What we're used to the Jordan symbol. We're back to the Nike symbol right there. On your midsole, you got your gray at the top. You got your red, and you got your black. You got your air bubble right there on the rear, right on the back. First time since 1989, Nike Air and Fire Red. Going into the medial side, yeah, this netting, and I can tell you right now, I hope Jordan decides to go ahead and bring out the military blues with the same mix of materials, because it definitely feels more premium. And when I say more premium, when I've had the other releases, the 2006 or even seen the 2012, the leather is nowhere near as soft as it is on this pair. This pair is really soft. You can tell it's a better quality leather than the leather that we got back in 06 and even 2012. And of course the molds that they're using these days for a lot of the Jordans, the 4s, and especially the 3s and even the 11s are more of the OG last. I'm not sure what they did to change the last, but the sneakers that you have now should probably fit a whole lot differently than before. Even with the Air Maxes, like the Air Max 90s, are definitely way more comfortable now than they were obviously 30 years ago, but at least even 10 years ago. So I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. Anyway, back to the sneaker. You got your Nike Air hang tag. Love the hang tag. I mean, this something about hang tags and Nikes and Jordans. You know, you see the hang tag on there, you're more than likely going to keep it on there. I know I keep buying on there for my Air Max 90s because, I don't know, 90s kid, or at least growing up in the 90s. It was a cool thing to do. Still a cool thing to do for me. Although I will say, with one thing I do see, the trend that I see with as far as, I don't know if I want to call them sneakers, but people that wear sneakers, they have this little trend of wearing their StockX tag as a hang tag. I don't know if this is to prove that the sneakers are real. It's kind of weird flex, but hey, do what you do. Anyway, back to the sneaker. It's not much I can say about it. I mean, it's a great, I like it. Like I said, the pair. What are you doing?
Taking selfies.
Oh, taking selfies. Anyway, back to the pair. Again, the leather is great. The web netting is great. Nike Air on the back. Only thing I wish, and maybe you'll see this on the B-roll, is that the left and the right match exactly, but they don't. It may be a deal breaker for some. It may not be for others. I know that a lot of people that have seen review these, their sneakers don't match, and then I've seen where some people's are exact match. I'm not sure if it was a issue with some people that got the shock drop where they had bad pairs, and we'll see what happens when the people who get their pairs on Thursday, or the people that get the Black Friday release, and see if they actually get better pairs, the same pairs, or what. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the quality control of these sneakers, but that's pretty much the issue. Other than that, and again, if it's a big deal to you, it's a solid sneaker. I'm going to hit you with some on the feet shots of these. I am going to keep my pair. I'm going to rock them because, again, sneakers are made for rocking, in my opinion.
No, you said these sneakers are made for rocking, and I was thinking the boots are made for walking.
Yeah, all that. So anyway.
Do you know the song?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Anyway, sneakers are made for rocking. I'm going to go ahead and rock mine. So let me know what you know. Let me know what you think in the comments. So again, I just hit you with the on the feet shots. These are the Air Jordan 4 Fire Reds and retro version from 1989 with the Nike Air on the back, if that's a big thing for you. I like them personally. Again, hopefully your pairs that you do get match to a T. If not, I mean, rock them anyway, or you can wait, I don't know, 6 or 7 years when Jordan decides to go ahead and re-retro these. And hopefully by then, you know, they'll give us exactly the sneaker that we want and the quality and the craftsmanship that we expect from the brand. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you go ahead and comment, leave some likes, share it to your friends, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next episode.